In today's Madden 25 video, I'm going to break down the new meta defense all the pros are running right now to get stops and get sacks. No, we're not talking about the nickel double mug. We're actually talking about the 4-3 over. This defense is very good, but it's been very under the radar because the pros are trying to hide it from y'all. But today, I'm going to break down the secret to running this defense, and then I'm actually going to show you guys an easy way to exploit it. So first off, if you're new to the channel, do daily Madden 25 videos, tips, and gameplay, so make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Drop me a like, comment on the video. It does help me out a lot as a content creator. So, first of all, playbook. A lot of 4-3 base playbooks have this. In this video, I'm just in the Houston Texans playbook. Now, there's some things you need to know about this defense to make it work right, from coaching adjustments to subs to setups. I want to start with the coaching adjustments first. So, I prefer auto flip off. I prefer default alignment. Now, you could have it on base, but I like default because if somebody's going to try to spread you out or run a bunch of RPOs, default will help you and base will kind of kill you in those situations. I have option defense set to conservative. I just don't want to get beat by the options. What can I say? And my zone drops are on default. Now, you could adjust these. That's completely up to you. That really doesn't matter about the blitz, though. Now, the most important thing with this blitz is fast linemen. I like to sub actual D linemen in at D tackle. Some people I've seen some people try to use space eaters at D tackle. I personally don't like that. I think it's better when you just have all fast guys in the game as the D lineman. I feel like you're going to get more consistent pressure this way. So we're going to go ahead and make sure our best user is at the inside linebacker position right here where you see 0. Honestly, I'm not going to pay too much attention to that for the purpose of this video, but in a game, make sure that is your best user. So what we're going to do here is literally pick any play. You can technically do this from any play. I'm just going to pick cover 4 quarters, which is a very popular defense by the pros to do this defense from because it's match. And I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of players struggled to beat match this year. You know, it just is one of those things, right? Now, we're going to move the ball back, give ourselves some space to work with. So there's a few different things you need to know about this defense. First of all, this is basically a 4-man disengage A-gap. Now, this is very similar to how the 4-3 even used to work. The 4-3 even got patched. So, like now, if you try to pinch the 4-3 even, the D-line doesn't pinch. However, they did not patch it out of the 4-3 over, which is why everybody is now starting to run this. So you can literally just pinch your defensive line, and then once you pinch your defensive line, you're going to go ahead and crash them or slant them inside. Now, to slant them inside, you're going to hit left on the D-pad and down on the right stick. You might have to do it twice just to make sure that this slant inside registers. And this is how it's going to look. So you can see from the play art that literally all 4 of our D linemen are crashing down. What ends up happening here most of the time is somebody's going to kind of slide through the A gap or B gap. Now, just so y'all know, this is not going to work 100% of the time. I will say sometimes it comes 100% free, and then others it's more of like a disengage where you get some more like delayed pressure. But the bottom line is because you can do this rushing 4 from any play, it's a very effective blitz. So I want to show it to you guys a few times so you can get an idea of the consistency. Obviously, if you're using this, you're going to be watching the middle, but you could technically use any of these linebackers. It doesn't really make a difference. Like I said, you could pick any coverage. Now, first play, and that's a pretty good example of what will happen a lot of the time. If you're looking to get better at Madden 25 and win more games, sportsgamers.com is the place to be. Check out my Madden VIP membership where you get access to all of my Madden 25 content all year long. You'll get access to every offensive and defensive game plan I release, all of my secret premium tips that I release every week for my VIP members, and finally access to my VIP community with guaranteed updates all year long. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Let's dominate together, boys. You can see from the replay that, you know, we basically got this guy shooting into the A-gap from the left of the screen, and then they kind of passed him off and let the other guy that shot through the A-gap free. So you can see what I'm talking about. It's not always 100% crispy clean, but this is very fast. Like if we look at this in real-time speed, 1, 2, I mean, we probably got sacked within 2 to 3 seconds tops. Like very, very annoying. Again, we'll look at it 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, we're getting sacked. So let me just do this a few times so you guys can see it's pretty consistent. You just pinch your defense line, slant it to the inside. It's literally that simple. At that point, it's all about the coverage adjustments. But like I said, you have to make sure you crash your D-line once they're set so the defensive line angles actually register. So for me, sometimes I crash the defensive line down twice. Now that time, we didn't get it 100% free, but still, you can see this is the type of defense that even if it doesn't come completely free, you will get shedded pretty fast. So that's what I do like about this defense is even if it doesn't come 100% free, look, I mean, you're going to get sacked. If you sit in the pocket, within 2-3 seconds max, you're getting sacked. Now that time, it came pretty clean up the B gap, as you guys can see here. Kind of just shot in the B gap. So it's very, very annoying, and this is why a lot of people are running this now over the double mug, is because of this pressure. This pressure is absolutely very crazy, very consistent. Again, even when it doesn't work that well, like that time, you're still sacked pretty quickly. Now, just to show you guys you can do this from any play, I'm going to run Tampa 2. So I'm going to pinch the defensive line, crash them down. Once I show this to you once or twice more, I'm actually going to show you guys a way to counter this because this is annoying. This is annoying. Now, there, you know, I would say that's the worst it's been. It didn't really get completely free, but still, it was a decent shed there. That is the thing that makes this tough, is that even when you kind of pick it up, you kind of don't. So, yeah, there, look, bam. Anyways, now that you see how this works, what do we do to counter this? Well, you might say block a running back. I mean, block a running back doesn't really do much because the thing is like it's not like we're simply relying upon someone coming completely free. This is more of a disengaged shed defense anyways. And as you guys can see there, I mean, I was trying to get out of the pocket there, but I got shedded. So that doesn't really do much. The best thing to counter this, in my opinion, is going to be a play action pass and roll out. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to call a play action pass. And then once I hike the ball, I'm going to hold down the R2 or the RT to cancel it. And then I'm just going to roll out of the pocket just like this. And, you know, Aaron Rodgers isn't that fast, but you guys can see I'm easily able to get out of there. Now, the play action is not going to completely stop it. That's why I canceled the play action to roll out. Because as you guys can see here, there are still people, you know, disengaging up the middle. However, because I held down the R2 or the RT, depending upon your system, as soon as I snapped the ball, canceled the fake, and I was able to easily roll out. And at this point, it's just about hot routes, drawing up a route combo that works for you. So I would recommend to get in your playbook and find a good play action pass in order to be able to get out of the pocket on this very quickly. So I highly recommend finding a good play action pass in your playbook to get out of the pocket on. Technically, you could get out of the pocket from any play, but play action passes just make it that much easier. Now, another good way to counter this is RPOs. Especially if somebody's playing on base and line. If somebody's playing on base and line, the RPOs are going to kill it. But even if they're not pressing their coverage, RPOs in general will beat this defense pretty badly, as you guys can see here. You know, you're going to be able to get outside. Certain RPOs are better than others, but in general, RPOs do give this defense problems. Now, you're probably not going to get a touchdown off the RPO unless they actually are base and line because, you know, if they're on default, there are more people in the area. But you can consistently move the chains with RPOs. So really, you know, just little annoying things like this to get quick passes on the perimeter and also get out of the pocket yourself scrambling is what you're going to want to do against this defense. It actually is pretty solid against the run. And if you stand in the pocket, I mean, you're not going to have much time to make a read. Even if it doesn't come completely free, it's very difficult to block consistently sitting in the pocket. Now, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Till next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.